Hello and welcome back to Thrash Reviews, where yours truly, Thrash Maniac 99, continues to review upcoming hard rock and heavy metal albums for the calendar year of 2016. And this is a late night review, and I just got done listening to this particular album, and this is an album that came out just a couple weeks ago, but I got around to it. The newest release from Finnish death metal band Omnium Gatherum. Grey Heavens is the album title. Omnium Gatherum is a band from Finland that combines progressive metal with melodic death metal, kind of mixing the two together into their own package. And this band got more known for at first because the great Dan Swano of Edge of Sanity, Nightingale, and Star One, and did some work with Opeth and a bunch of other bands, Bloodbath, did production for the band's early albums, and still has a good working relationship with the band. In fact, he is the engineer and mixer of this album, and you may, here and there, may get a guest vocal appearance from him if you can tell. Sadly, on this album, Dan Swano did not deliver any guest vocals, which kind of left me a bit disappointed because I really love to hear what Swano can do for this band again, considering I've heard bits and pieces of what he's done with Omnium Gatherum prior to this record. But with Omnium Gatherum, from what I've heard, they are a fantastic band that makes absolutely great music, and let's find out if that statement's true for me. The first track I want to talk about is the longest track of the album at 8.5 minutes, Majesty in Silence. You can tell that there is some Amon Amarth influence vocally with the death metal vocals. It sounds like Johan Hegg from Amon Amarth is taking over. The clean vocals, not only on this song but the entire record, are well executed. And that's what I love about when bands are playing melodic death metal, is that it gives them a little more freedom to kind of bring in those clean vocals into the music. Bands like Edge of Sanity and Opeth were two of the first bands to really usher in clean vocals into death metal music in their own way. But with this song, the progressive structure's there. It's not a typical structured track. It goes all over the place with the sections of the songs, and it's just a haunting track. Like, it has a real dense atmospheric texture to it that just makes you want to stay, your ears just want to stay, like your ears or your eyes, and they want to stay glued to the screen. It's a song that you cannot stop listening to, I'd bet you. For those who listen to the song for the first time, they're going to want to listen to it again and again and again, and after that cycle happens about 2 hours, then you're okay for a little bit, but then you want to go back for more. The next track I want to talk about is Foundation, which was the near 6-minute track. Continues those ideas I was talking about of keeping progressive structures going, but with that mellow death attack, and just has a lot of punch to it. And that's what a lot of this album really has, is a lot of furious punches to give to you. Like, yeah, it can be melodic, but it can be brutal at times. And Foundation does have its moments of brutality as well as beauty. And I do feel that with mellow death bands, especially if it's done right, mixing beauty and brutality, it works very well, and that's why a lot of people seem to really love this subgenre. Then again, I love this subgenre too. The next track is These Grey Heavens, technically a title track, depending on your judgment. 4.5 minute instrumental that was beautiful, pristine, and just absolutely blows your mind because of just how masterful this instrumental track was. And wow. And then it leads into the finale track, Stormfront, which is, I think, the fastest song of the album. It's pretty damn fast. It's like thrash metal fast. And it has a lot of brutality involved. But then when you get towards the conclusion of the song, it starts getting mellower. Clean vocals start to kind of pick up a little bit. and then it ends in a very beautiful way with the fade out with the guitars and such, and it just ended what I thought was another fantastic album. Man, I tell you, aside from Entombed AD, Drowning Pool, the two bad albums so far this year, nothing else I've listened to has been god-awful. Everything for the most part, I've checked out has been unbelievably good. This is another one of them. So what is the final judgment for this album, for Omnium Gatherum's Grey Heavens? I love the melodic death metal that they do with progressive tendencies within the song structures. And the fact that the production sounded well, not only from the band doing the production, but with Dan Swano helping out with the mixing and mastering and engineering, the sound of the album was there, and it was absolutely killer. 90 out of 100. Top to bottom, great album. Highly recommended for any fan who likes progressive melodic death metal. Check this album out. I highly recommend you check this album out. So 90 out of 100. Possibly contender for album of the year. Could be mid-list. It depends when we get to December. Once I review everything that's come out that I've wanted to check out. Give each album a listen. One listen apiece. And that's going to take a while, considering the amount of albums that has yet to come out that I need to check out soon. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and technically, have a great Wednesday.